Anya, are you making mulled wine again?
I am, Sam, because you know what? Practice makes perfect.
Right, so you remember to get the oranges this time?
No, I'll have to make it again, I guess, and I'll go and buy some.
I guess you will. What are we going to be cooking today?
We are going to be doing a tomato curry with coconut and spinach.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm actually really looking forward to doing this recipe because I've never even thought about putting these flavour combinations together.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm just really intrigued to try it.
I mean, I know so little about food that I don't know what flavour combinations are, but I too am very curious. Let's find out. Okay, as always, walk us through your process. What are you going to be doing first?
So at the moment, I'm just prepping my ingredients as usual. So I'm cutting up the chilies, slicing the onions and mincing the garlic.
Awesome. What are you going to be doing differently this time from what you learnt the last?
So last time I definitely left my onions too thick when I was slicing them. I should have cut them up a lot finer. And basically it just meant it took a lot longer to cook.
Right, okay. I mean, what does it mean cutting them up finer? How does that affect the way it cooks?
It just means that, you get to cook them a lot quicker, and also they need to cook through more. So last time I left them a bit raw,
right.
Whereas this time we want them to really, really soften in the middle and sort of almost brown very lightly on the outside.
Just a little bit around the edges, right?
Yeah, exactly. You sort of want them almost to be slightly golden, I guess, but not too cooked that they're really crispy.
Right, cool. And you're mincing garlic?
Yes, mincing the garlic. So again, just same as last time really.
So do you want to talk to us about some more of the ingredients that we use as you're lining them up here?
Yeah, so I've got my cumin. They're meant to be cumin seeds, but I actually didn't have any, so I used, I guess it's ground or powdered cumin instead.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say use cumin seeds. Chili powder, turmeric, coconut milk, and garam masala, and some salt. We've also got coconut milk as well on the side.
Cool. And you add some spices before others. You've added the cumin powder here?
Yeah, so adding the cumin powder here with the chilies and letting those really infuse together, and then adding the onions, followed by...
Turmeric?
Followed by all the spices, actually.
Oh, okay.
Except for garam masala. Garam masala you want to add in last.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're adding all of the dry spices now, and we're just going to mix those in with the onions and really let them all just sort of come together, and you'll really be able to smell the flavours coming out really quickly, and it's just, it's so overpowering, but it's so good.
We actually made a mistake here, and we noticed a little bit too late that we'd overcrowded our pans, which would have made the onions take forever to cook. So do you want to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, so what we're doing is you're meant to leave, I believe it's a third of the pan sort of empty.
Exposed.
Yeah. So I basically, when we realised this and that they weren't really condensing down, we just basically just took half of the quantity out. And it just meant that it gave the onions a lot more room to sort of cook all the way through and evenly, and then we added them back in the pan later.
Yeah, we took them, we halved it, cooked each half, then recombined.
If you find that the onions and the spices are becoming a little bit dry, just add some water, and that will really, really bring it all back to life again. And then yes, add the tomatoes. Of course, there's a lot of water content in tomatoes, as we said in the previous episode. So this will become a lot more like a sauce. It's not going to stay really thick and lumpy.
Cool. And do you want to go, really high heat for a short period of time, or low heat for a very long period of time?
You always want to keep this on a low heat. Okay. Really let those, really let everything sort of boil and just come together. And also, you don't want to burn anything at the end of the day. And on the side, we're going to be doing the spinach.
Right, yeah.
So, to be honest, I just grabbed 2 large handfuls of spinach and put it into a pan, and you only want to cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes, because otherwise they'll just shrivel down to nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like loads until it actually boiled, and then it was just a tiny scoop.
Yeah, exactly. So mix that in. And once you've done that, you just want to really sort of let that cook through and add your lumpy coconut milk.
Yeah, coconut milk is not supposed to be lumpy.
It looks so horrible, doesn't it?
Why is the coconut milk lumpy, Anya?
Okay, so basically, I never cook with coconut milk.
Right.
I think I've maybe done it once or twice.
And it doesn't like you?
Apparently not. Mind you, if I sit down for too long, I get lumpy as well.
But what did we learn from the lumpy coconut milk?
Shake the can.
Right.
Shake it. It's separated, so make sure that you really do shake it before you put it in.
And the chicken. What did we do with the chicken?
So we're not seasoning the chicken this time round, wrongly, like last time.
Yeah, my bad.
So again, just bit of oil in the pan, a separate pan, and add, basically slice the chicken up fairly small, and just basically make sure that that's cooking either side. I can't stress how important it is to make sure that your chicken is cooked all the way through, otherwise you are going to be so unwell. So unwell. Yeah, it's really bad. Just make sure all the juices run clear and take the biggest chunk out there and cut it in half and just see for yourself if it is fully cooked or not. Yeah, just make sure that it's not pink at all.
Yeah. And then you've added salt and garam masala, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes, so you add this at the same time as you add the chicken.
And you'll rate your dish out of 10.
Oh, don't do this. I'm going to be nice to myself.
It was great.
I'm going to give it maybe a 7.
Okay, I'm going to give it an 8, but
okay.
That's you being nice to yourself, sure. Cool, well, thank you everybody for watching.
Yes, thank you so much. Please remember to like and share this around.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, we look forward to hearing your comments and feedback, and we shall see you guys soon.